Good morning, everyone. I hope your week is going well, and I hope that you are finding small, meaningful ways to enjoy your day or your life without spending a lot of money and without sacrificing joy or comfort. I'm going to share with you how I am embracing my morning routines to make your day more pleasant and calm and peaceful. I start my mornings now slowly and mindfully. Letting in the soft morning light sets a peaceful, welcoming tone for the day. When we bought this home as part of our retirement journey, we knew that simply looking out the window each morning would bring deep joy and serenity. It's more than just a view. It's nature's window to easy living, a daily reminder of the quiet beauty that comes with simple, intentional living in retirement. I no longer have to rush out the door to beat traffic or to punch a time clock. That alone brings a sense of freedom I never knew I was missing. These slow mornings with a glass of water and maybe a visiting bird outside fill me with contentment and gratitude. This is easy living, where peace begins in the sunrise or sunset, and joy is found in the little things. A glass of lemon water, or even just plain water, is a small act of care that sets the tone for a peaceful morning. It's gentle on the stomach, it's hydrating, and refreshingly simple. In retirement, these little rituals bring quiet joy. No rush, no noise, just slow, intentional choices that support well-being. That is what simple living feels like. Choosing peace, one mindful moment at a time. Each morning, I take a few quiet moments to check in with my budget and write a simple little to-do list. I try to reach just 3 goals for the day. It helps me stay grounded and avoid that feeling of being pulled in too many directions. Today, I'm focused on a bit of easy meal prep, a light cleaning, and some time outside in my container garden to breathe and be still. I'll tidy up the kitchen a bit and make an easy low-cost breakfast for tomorrow. Nothing rushed, just simple steps towards a calm, joyful day. Whatever more I accomplish today is a bonus and will bring more joy for me today. This morning, I'm taking a few minutes to put together a jar of overnight oats, a humble, no-cook breakfast that will greet me tomorrow like a small gift I left for myself. I pulled staple ingredients I already have in my pantry, some rolled oats, some oat milk, and a drizzle of maple syrup for gentle sweetness, along with some nut butter and chocolate chips. I love that there's no shopping trip required, no extra expense, just quiet resourcefulness that stretches a pantry and the budget alike. As I'm making these overnight oats, I am thinking about how I used to make this for my morning breakfast for the week when I was working. These little rituals feel especially meaningful in retirement. Life has slowed to a peaceful rhythm and simple routines, like lining up a clean jar, adding wholesome layers, and tucking it into the fridge for the night, offering me a steady sense of purpose and joy. Some mornings I'll fold in chopped nuts with honey for their familiar comfort. Today, I am indulging in a spoonful of peanut butter into the rolled oats, plus a few dark chocolate chips for a touch of surprise. By morning, the flavors will have mingled and softened, turning the mixture into a creamy bowlful that's both nourishing and gently sweet. It feels good to waste nothing and to use what's already on hand, and to know that tomorrow's breakfast is quietly waiting, saving me time, energy, and money. Just a few minutes of simple preparation today brings a whole lot of wholesomeness and ease to the next day. I've put the full recipe, and my favorite flavor variations are in the description if you'd like to try them. Tending to my little container garden has become one of the quiet joys of my day. Even with limited space and a modest income, there is something deeply rewarding about stepping outside and gathering fresh food and flowers from your own patio. This morning, I carried out my stainless steel mixing bowl, ready to harvest a few sun-warmed cherry tomatoes, a couple of vibrant cowhorn peppers, and a delicate miniature rose that had just opened to greet the morning light. Container gardening may be small in scale, but it feeds both body and spirit. Whether it's a single pot on the porch or a few herbs on a sunny windowsill, growing your own food, however modest, it helps stretch the budget and adds a layer of meaning to everyday life. As I moved from pot to pot, gently picking what was ready, I smiled and greeted neighbors passing by, some on their way to work, others enjoying a peaceful morning walk. We shared a few kind words, simple moments that brought connection and warmth. These little routines, such as tending the plants or exchanging smiles with neighbors, brings a steady, peaceful rhythm to my retirement days. And they remind me, you don't need a big yard or a big budget to grow nourishment, beauty, and a community. All it takes is a bit of care, a few well-loved containers, and an open heart. Creating calm doesn't have to cost a thing. Sometimes the smallest acts bring the greatest sense of peace. This morning, I picked up my old broom and took a few quiet moments to sweep the front doorway. It's a gentle, grounding ritual I've come to treasure. With each stroke, I clear away the dust and debris and yesterday's worries. As the space becomes tidier, so does my mind. It's a simple way to reset, not just the entryway, but my whole mood. And more than that, it helps me create a home that feels welcoming. Whether it's just for me or for a neighbor passing by, I want my home to say, you're safe here, you're cared for. In this slower season of retirement, I'm learning that tending to my space with love and intention is one of the quietest, most meaningful ways to feel at peace. After sweeping, I turned to my container garden, where the plants were reaching gently towards the morning light. I took my time watering each one, the cherry tomatoes, the herbs, the peppers, watching as the soil darkened and the leaves lifted in response. There's something quiet and calming about the steady rhythm of watering. A simple task that reminds me life grows best when we tend to it a little each day. Small, easy tasks like these, sweeping the porch, watering the plants, or wiping down a counter, might not seem like much in the moment, but they add up to something powerful. A life that feels steady, cared for, and lived with intention. They create a home that's not just clean, but peaceful. A place that supports the quiet joy in building day by day. There is beauty in the quiet, everyday life of tidying up or spending time in your garden or spending time in your kitchen. When we reuse, repurpose, or spend time with intention, we find peace and strength and simplicity. Thank you for spending time with me today. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.